Are you considering having weight loss surgery, but you're not sure what to expect afterwards? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 things that might help you to decide whether or not this surgery is right for you. Stick around to the end of the video and I'm going to share with you the most surprising thing that I've experienced through this journey. And also let me know in the comments section if you've had weight loss surgery or you're considering it. If you like this type of content, please give me a thumbs up. I'm a new channel and it would really help me out a lot. Thank you so much, and let's now get into the video. Okay, so the first thing that you want to consider, so number one, is that there's going to be some recovery time involved, and you really have to recover. You can't bypass that. I had my surgery on March 19th. When I woke up from my anesthesia, I felt very bad. My stomach was really, really hurting me. But after about a half an hour, I felt a lot better. And when I went to my hospital room, I was pretty much feeling okay. After I was in the room, I was required to drink water, that 32 ounces of water. I could leave the next day. So the other thing I had to do was walk every 2 hours. And I was nervous because I have bad knees, as you guys might know. And that's part of the reason why I had the surgery, is to lose enough weight to have knee surgery. So I had to use a walker, and I walked the halls with my nurse, my husband, and it wasn't so bad. Because I was able to drink the water, they allowed me to leave the hospital the next day at noon. I was given a bunch of medications for nausea and stomach pains, etc. But in general, I felt good. But my recovery was great. It was easy. I didn't have any issues. My scars healed nicely. I was able to drink water, and I was able to basically do the liquid diet, which was great. I would just say that if you're going to be doing this surgery, make sure you stick to your liquid diet. Don't try to jump ahead and eat a hamburger or something because you're really going to hurt yourself. Your stomach will be punctured and you could die from that. So don't do that. And just be patient, get your rest. One thing I did notice is that I was very tired all the time. But I got through it somehow. So you will too. And make sure to take your medication, your vitamins, and your calcium pills. And if there's any additional supplementation, take that as well. And everything will be great. So the second thing to consider is you're completely going to have different eating habits. The main thing is you can't eat and drink together. So in my case, and from my surgeon and my bariatric team, I have to wait 10 minutes after I drink to eat my meal. And then after I eat my meal, I wait 40 minutes and I can drink my water after that. Okay, so the fourth thing, or the number 4 thing that you need to know, is that you have to give up carbonation. You need to be drinking water from now on, or like I said, like you can have decaffeinated tea or the Propel waters, things like that, but you cannot have anything carbonated. So you can't have like a Diet Coke or regular Coke or Pepsi, Mountain Dew, etc. And you can't have the La Croix or carbonated water. It really hurts your stomach and it's just not good for you. Okay, so number 5 is the emotions that come with the surgery. I was so surprised by this. My friend, she had vertical sleeve about a year before me, and she said, you're gonna have some emotions. And I said, no, why? And I did after after about a week of into my recovery, I started feeling really depressed and sad. And then I felt super happy, and my emotions are like all over the place. And I guess that's normal with weight loss surgery. I don't know why. The only thing I can think think of is I had FOMO, which means I realized I couldn't be eating pizza anymore or having, you know, French fries or bagels. Well, not for a long time anyway. And food was going to be like secondary, you know, like food is for live, excuse me. We eat food to live, and we don't live to eat food any longer. So I think maybe that was part of it. Because when I would wake up, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to go downstairs and have a protein shake. Yay. And that was hard. It's hard if you're like me. I'm a food addict. That's how I got to be 331 pounds. So you will have some emotional issues, and you know, you can see a therapist about that, or I'm on a Facebook group for support. You can watch YouTube videos, but just, you know, just know it's normal. And if you need to reach out for help, just do that. Okay, so number 6, this one's a hard one. You have stalls along the way. So you're eating in the beginning like 300 to 400 calories. And then at the 3-week mark, a lot of people, including me, stop losing weight. It doesn't last very long for me. It only lasted maybe 4 or 5 days. But in the beginning, like the very beginning, I was losing like 3 pounds every day after, you know, right when I got home from the hospital. Then by the 3rd week, it stalled for a while. And then I started losing a lot again. And I did really well up until just recently. And actually, no, I had a stall the 2nd month as well for 2 weeks. And I was really freaked out because at that point I was probably eating around 600 calories. And I thought, what more do I need to do? And also I started swimming, and I was just like, I don't get it. It's just your body. It's dropped a lot of weight. I went from 331 to after surgery down to like, you know, 299 and then 280. And, you know, now I'm 268. So that's a lot of weight to lose in a short amount of time, and your body just has to readjust. But stalls are a part of the weight loss journey, unfortunately. Okay, so number 7 is the potential for hair loss. A lot of people will start seeing their hair come out in big clumps at the third month mark. It's usually because, you know, it's the reason for this is that we're not getting the nutrition that we did before, and our bodies have been through a lot. You know, we just had 3/4 of our stomach, a main organ, cut out. And so your body freaks out and you lose hair. And most of the time it's temporary. It does come back, but just be aware that that's very likely could happen. And if it does, you know, just be patient, because it will regrow. But you can also take, like, you know, supplementation again for it. And also make sure you're at least getting your 64 ounces of protein in. Luckily, I didn't have any issues with hair loss. Not yet anyway. I'm 4.5 months post-op. Maybe it's coming. I hope not. But I started taking my multivitamin and my calcium supplements like 6 months before my surgery. And I don't know if that helped, but I always make sure I get my protein in no matter what. So try your best. Do what you have to, but get your protein in. Okay, so number 8 is you need to follow up with your bariatric surgeon a lot in the beginning, in the first year. Like I said, after 2 weeks after my surgery, I went and met with my surgeon to look at my scars and see how I was doing and how I was eating, and, you know, if I had any issues with acid reflux or, you know, just basically basic health questions. And they took my vitals and things like that. And I was fine. I did great. And so they said, you're fine. You can now do the next phase of your eating, which is the period stage. And then after 6 weeks, I went again, and again, they checked my vitals and had me do like an exercise test. And unfortunately, I couldn't do it. Not because I can walk with a walker. I use the wheelchair because I can't go far. But the problem was my blood pressure medication was making me really dizzy. And so they had to readjust my blood pressure medication, and now I'm fine, and I'm not dizzy anymore, and I'm able to exercise really great, and I feel amazing. So there was 6 weeks, and then there was a 3-month check-in, and again, it was just to see how I was doing, and they checked my labs for like my iron and my protein and all the things that go on in your body, and they came out great. And my A1C for my diabetes was amazing. It was it was like 6.0, and normal people who don't have diabetes, they're at like 5.5. So I'm really close, and I'm gonna get there eventually. But for now, I was at, like 6, and my blood sugar in the morning is now down to like 110, where it used to be, it would range anywhere from 200 to 300 every single day. So huge difference. And so I'm very, very happy and feel so much better. So make sure you get in to see your doctor. It's really important. Don't blow that off. Don't blow that. Okay, so number 9 would be the major transformation that just happened to you. I mean, I had body dysmorphia. Everybody told me, oh my gosh, you look so great. I'm like, really? I could see it a little bit, but I guess now I can feel it in my clothes and things like that. But I went from 331 pounds to 268 pounds in 4 months, 4.5 months. That's incredible. And so my brain wasn't catching up to what was going on in my body. Don't be afraid if you aren't seeing it or you're having these issues too. It just takes a little while, and now I am seeing it, and I'm very proud of myself. It's definitely been a journey, starting from the time that I met with them to see if I would even be approved for surgery, till getting the surgery, and just a lot. But I'm so glad I did it, and I'm feeling really good. So you will, like I said, you will see a great transformation, and maybe you'll see it, but it's a possibility that you might not for a while. So hang in there, because it's just going to get better and better. It's just going to get better and better. So now that we're at the end of the video, I wanted to share with you the most surprising thing, and that was hunger. It doesn't go away. It didn't go away for me. And I want to be very honest, because I don't hear a lot of people talking about that. But for me, like the day I got home from having the surgery and having liquids, I thought, I'm not going to want to drink this. I'm not going to feel like it. I'm going to be so full. I'm going to be so, I just had my 3/4 of my stomach out, and it's swollen. I could drink water, eat my protein shakes, or drink my protein shakes, have my Jell-O and this and that, and I was starving. I remember watching a commercial on TV for pizza, and I thought, I'm gonna order a pizza. I'm so hungry. I thought, no, you can't. You can't do that. But as time has gone on, and actually when I got into like the soft foods phase where I could actually eat meat and vegetables, it's gotten better. But I really need to slow down. I really need to make sure I'm drinking my water, because there have been days when I've done everything right, but I realized, I didn't drink enough water, or just my body is hungry today. So if it is, I will have like a little extra or something. I might have like some more yogurt, like have a half of a Greek yogurt or a cheese stick or something. But it happens. And another thing we have to remember is that our head is not our stomach. And so we still have cravings. Like, I heard somebody talk about a donut, and I was just, oh my God, I couldn't get it out of my mind. So I ended up having one. It was about a week ago, and it was good. And I ate it with no problem. It took me a while. It took me a while to eat it, and I wouldn't suggest that. Don't go down that path if you can avoid it, because you don't want to go back to your old eating habits. But your brain is going to take time, and you need to fix that. Nobody can go in and operate on that and fix it for you. So just be patient. try to eat foods that are like nutritionally good for you. Like make sure you always have protein first, and like I said, some kind of fiber, vegetable, or whole wheat or something like that. And you should pretty much feel good. So those are the 10 things that I had happen to me and I was surprised about, good and bad. It's been a great journey. I'm sure there's more to come. But at this point, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling happy in myself. It's not all about the weight loss. It's about, you know, that if you can do this, if you can go through all of this, you can do the pre-op diet, which is another hard thing. You can do hard things, and you can learn to eat well and be healthy and not have diabetes anymore, blood pressure problems, and you'll be able to get surgery to walk like I'm going to soon. It's a fantastic feeling. So it's not always about how skinny am I going to be or what am I going to look like in a size 10G. No, it's your health. Really, it's your health. And so, like I said, they said health is wealth, and that's what this is all about. So thanks for watching, you guys. Next week I'm going to have a video on meal prep because I really need that. I've been becoming very busy lately, and having my breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the refrigerator ready to go is going to be something that I really need, and I think it might help you guys as well. So I look forward to doing that, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye for now.